Some of the things that we do on a daily basis is interact with the Palestine students and ministries that are here, learning more about the conflict between Israel and Palestine. And we also interact with the Israel ministry about how they approach this conflict. In our daily lives, we also have to go through the checkpoints and live in the conditions that the Palestinian Christians go through.
So basically what we do every day is basically just doing life together, you know. It's like eating together, having classes together, doing outreaches together. So we are doing like life together and just like sharing the gospel to people every day, and yeah, and just grow in discipleship together.
So a typical day in my life is 7 a.m. make my breakfast, 7:50 get out of the house, and then 8:45 lead a devotion for students in the school, and then 9 a.m. start classes, and then teach until about 2 or 3 p.m. and then call it a day. That's when the last bell rings, and then paperwork, planning lessons, and then get out of the school and go and do visitations.
I think the only similarity that I find in Singapore and South Africa is diversity. I think in South Africa we have the diversity between the white and the coloured and the blacks, and then in Singapore we have all this diversity of like Indians, Malays, Chinese, and all of that. I think there's something very transformational when you bring people of different cultures and different backgrounds and races together.
Middle Eastern culture is quite similar to Singapore culture, where it's really focused around family, where family cultures and traditions are important. Differences is that I think their race and their religion are not separable. It's really something they hold close to.
First and foremost, if you're a Singaporean watching this, I want you to know that Singapore is such an amazing place. Singapore is safe, Singapore is clean. Like when I'm in South Africa, I'm so afraid to go out after 6 p.m. by myself. Yeah, but in Singapore you can go out at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. to go and have supper, and it's completely safe.
When I speak to my local Malaysian friends, they always say the amount of money that you guys pay in taxes and for the house and for the car, it's all worth it because it goes to the development of the country. But they face rising prices here, and yet they do not see the development of the country. And so that is something that I really appreciate now about Singapore.
I think coming here, I've learned a lot of advantage of being a Singaporean. Going back, I will really miss the people here. I think I'll be relieved in the sense that I'll be living in an environment with less tensions, and I'll be free to use water when I feel like it, or unlike this place where water is limited and it's always under occupation.
Do I ever miss home? Oh my gosh, all the time. I never realized how homey a person I was until I came here. Like I always thought that I'm the travel and adventure kind, and can travel the whole year without coming back home. But having come here, I realized no, I really like to be at home.
I do miss home actually. I love Singapore with all my heart. This is home, truly. Whenever I'm overseas, I do miss Singapore. I miss chicken rice. I miss bak chor mee. I miss rojak. I miss all of the food in Singapore. Having 5 meals a day. I love it. I wish I could be there this August to celebrate National Day, but I still want to wish Singapore happy National Day. I hope you guys can learn to appreciate Singapore more and just look back on what our forefathers have done, and how much Singapore has been blessed by God as a nation in the past 53 years.
Let's continue to pray for the nations because we really have a lot to give. God has given us so much, not for us to keep, but for us to give. So happy National Day!